Okay. Okay. I see you, big. Yeah, the security guard trying to pat down all the women. He ain't pat down a single man. He been patting down nothing but women since they come in the door. Don't think I don't see you, nigga. Don't think we don't see you. I told boss he needed to hire him a gay security guard so it'll be no discrimination. But he don't listen. He don't listen. Y'all give us about 5 more minutes, y'all. We're about to get this place packed up. We gonna get this thing going. We got a lot of smoke. We got J Love. We got my boy El Diablo, and Boss Mike graces with his presence tonight. He gotta take a few hauls. You know he always raspy anyway. He sound like a damn polar bear. That man sound like he been drinking McCormick since 4 o'clock this morning. All right, y'all gotta show us love. Give us about 5 more minutes, y'all. Go and take your seats.
Putting their pictures. You did. Oh, for real? You honestly think you heard?
All right, y'all, let's get this show started. All right, coming to the stage is one of my boys, one of my all-time players, one of my homies since the day one. My boy J Love about to light up the stage for y'all for his first time. Y'all please show him some love. Everybody introducing J Love.
What's up, y'all? This is my first time, so bear with me if I hiccup. It's, gonna be short but sweet. This one here is called the atmospheric pressure of darkness. Okay. I gaze into the light of wonder with the thought of ponder, watching the shadows of the wanderers who wanders through aimlessly through the narrow streets of life, looking for hopes of validation, in need of spiritual meditation, guided by the invisible absence of light. A smile for your neighbor, a gentle smile is returned, only to see the absence of light in their eyes. That was that one, okay? This other one is called the abstract of mathematics. For me to see my reflection, even when there's not a mirror looking back in my direction, there's always a mirror if I could just look through the eyes and see myself through the eyes of someone else. Or ultimately, see myself with my own eyes and say, please tell me no lies, quoting my own mind. Which pill do I take? The red or the blue one? Is it white or is it black? Or is it that gray area that lies somewhere in between? You see, we living in a time where mixed brain motherfuckers trying to guilt trip us just for being straight. Can somebody please tell me what happened to somewhere over the rainbow is a fucking pot of gold? Like the great Jay once said, those ain't Rolex diamonds. What the fuck you did to that? Don't get me wrong, I do believe that all lives matter. But how the hell is all lives gonna matter if black lives don't matter? Tell them alphabet boys if they listening, I ain't saying shit. This is just chit chatter. If we could just pay attention to the vibration of our tongues and the frequency of the sound that produces our words, and then count. Words plus words equal a number of words. And then we will see at the end, the result is either true or false. All I have in this world is my love and my word. Be careful what you say, because words do have power. If you don't believe me, ask Kyrie and Kanye. Abstract mathematics. I'm over and I'm out.
Hey, J-Love, come back up here, man. You gotta get your praise, bro. Come on back up here, man. Y'all give it up for J-Love one more time.
It's real.
All right, thanks. But nobody hitting their buttons out there. You forgot to instruct them.
All right, y'all, for one more time, y'all. Give it up for J-Love, man. When he said red, blue, blue pill, I thought he was talking about birth control, goddammit. Shit. I thought he was trying to feed somebody some Plan Bs. Yeah. For everybody who's new to the Poetry Club today, make sure you guys like and save the world. Also, those beautiful round tables right there act as two things. You can hold your drinks, you can hold your guns, you can hold your liquor, and you also can send us some kudos and applauses from tapping that button up there. Go ahead and tap it. Yeah, I see you, Happy Feet. Go ahead and hit it. Yep, there you go. Yep, good practice. Who's next, Smoke? All right, our next artist. Every time she performs, she gets me weak in the knees, and I ain't talking about SWV. She nasty sometimes, but she also sweet. Y'all give it up for Smoke a Lot.
Good evening. How is everyone doing this evening? I hope that everybody is having a good time. We do appreciate you coming out and taking the time to listen to us vibe a little bit. As I told Snaps, I'm a little dark today. So if you would bear with me. This one is called If I Was to Disappear. If I was to disappear from you, please know I will love you beyond this life. Only to love you in another life. Just know I will cover you in a blanket of love, securing you if I was to disappear. If thy love was to disappear from me, then yes, my heart would be broken. But the spirit of your love still remains, never to disappear. If I should disappear, would you forget the love we once had, the love we once shared? I'm despair. Would you forget the love and passion, the shape of my curves, of my body and mind, if I should disappear? And you begin to feel all is lost. Just breathe and remember my many words of encouragement, joy, and then smile. If I should disappear, never forget that the spirit of my love for you shall give you comfort. If I should disappear, to be seen with thine own eyes, then I have come to my resting place. As long as the grass of the Creator covers me, I shall forever be with you in peace and in love. Thank you. Sorry. As I said, I was in a dark place when I wrote that, and was in a darker place when I wrote this one, but I don't think it's as bad. And I dedicate this to my big brother. It's called Just Don't Give a Fuck. As time moves and the joy moves to happy, stand still. I just don't give a fuck. As it builds to the point of pressure, overflows with the thoughts of less than joy, and happy no longer stands still. I just don't give a fuck. As time, time, by the passing of joy and happy, don't really care that once was no more. And I don't give two fucks. Fuck these words that make up joy and happy. Stand not still. Oh, who gives a fuck that joy is no longer happy when happy loses joy and a time long ago showing happy that joy don't give a fuck. Happy becomes saddened at the actions and the spiteful words that don't give happy blissfulness. I just don't give a fuck. Joy has lost its ability to shine, giving shade to the joy that once was. Not giving a fuck becomes easy. I don't give a fuck that joy has lost its blissfulness or happy has no longer shined. Actually, I don't give a damn that joy and happy never gets what was lost, nor can get back. With all the empty sayings and outpours of what people call love. Love, if we think about it, don't give a fuck. It just loves, not seeing faults or failures of joy and happy. I don't give a fuck. Peace.
All right, smoke. I hear you.
Ooh, let me off here. I'm going the wrong way. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yay. I'm lost.
I'm gonna have to put some light down there so they can see.
Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all bring it back. Come on, Smoke. Come back up here, girl. They still clapping up here. Come on. Get back up here. Get back up here, girl. They still got some love for you.
Stop. Thank you. Thank you. Much love, people. Much love. Thank you.
Man, I tell y'all what. I told y'all usually it's usually she gives somebody orgasm on the mic. Today she didn't give a damn as she said in that poem. Our next artist, we're gonna bring my boy J Love back on the stage. He wanna bless y'all with another poem. Come on up here, brother.
All right. How y'all doing? This is another short one. You know what I mean? It's short, but it's to provoke a thought. you know. Think I'm gonna read it because I don't want to necessarily mess up. So just bear with me. This one is called Perspective Thought. Let me bring it into focus. Adjust the lenses of your viewing angles. Can you see now? Isn't that much clearer? Or is that blurry place where you rather be? I get it. It appears to be much more comfortable there. But do please be aware, we have a long journey ahead of us with such short time to travel. The devil is crafty, my love. His goal is to marvel us with all his wizardry. You know what the devil says about the grass being greener? The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. Thank you. All right, all right.
Yeah, I bet you was. Off them edibles. Come on, let's go down.
There you go. There you go. Man, y'all give it up for my man one more time, y'all. Y'all give it up for him. He did good out here. Man, not too many people can come out with a 3-banger on their first night. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. This next artist, man, I don't really know how to describe this young man. This young man, I mean, he's a little bit of everything, man. He's flexible. Um, he's brilliant. He'll
How you
give you a
doing?
law
Can you
firm
hear me?
advice. He'll teach
You
you
can
how to
hear me?
sue the shit out of somebody. He'll do all of the
You met
above.
my friend
And he
Twink the
also
other night,
deliver
right?
great poetry. This man is. Oh, can't hear you.
I can't hear you. You on
Okay,
mute.
y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Okay. All right, let
Can
me
you
just
hear me?
hold this damn thing. Can y'all hear me now?
You met
Let me
my
get some
friend
confetti.
Twink the other night, right?
Okay.
I
All
can't
right,
hear
this
you.
next artist coming up. I really don't know how to describe this young man. This man is
Shit, who are
wicked
you?
with the pen. Also tell you how to sue the shit out somebody. Brilliant lyricist, man. I'm really not too much of a poetry guy, but he's one of my favorite poets. Y'all give it up for El Diablo.
I sent you a party chat request. Accept it.
Sorry about that, y'all. El Blanco, my boy. I forgot what I call El Blanco. Let's give it up for El Blanco.
Can you hear me?
Hey, y'all gotta remember if it's in the hood, right? I could be Ray Ray, Cheese Rat, no nicknames. But everybody can hear me fine, right? Everybody hear me? Good. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna read some things, but since y'all are here and y'all had to wait, I'm gonna perform another piece. I performed one earlier because we had people come in and sit down and it was waiting on the show and we got started late. So anyway, they say to survive in this big city of the shy, you must be, to some degree, petrified. So as I foster meanings that coincide with fossilized, but somewhat similar to being hardened like hearts calcified, where emotions remain minimal but tucked deep inside, so deep that any extent to extend love is like committing suicide. So I seek understanding as I stand astonished, confounded by demonic boundaries that are pure more frightening to me than the criminal elements that plague this city, and how these philosophies destroy the ability to love and be loved by the biological opposites that ultimately completes me. And that's all because they're petrified. You see, it's all because they're petrified. You see, it's all because they are so damn petrified. Well, from phobic fears to ridicule from peers to homosexual love or lust that creates such an incredible distrust that we can no longer feel comfortable enough being us, comfortable among us, just being us. Therefore, women dread giving head. Instead, they replaced it with head games. And see, the same gets reciprocated and becomes this circular disdain, this circle of pain, where spirits can't connect. And it's all because of these mundane frames of mind in an inhumane time where love has been the only thing preserving your lifeline. And see, the petrified, they hydroplane across opportunities lost, afraid of paying the dues that love sometimes costs, so they live in despair as they try to bear these dismal relationships as they lie to themselves while acting as if it's a real love affair. But that's even if no one really truly cares, as long as no one's committed enough to get hurt beyond repair, always saying they'll be fine as long as they never have to go there. It's because they're petrified. So her values are praised by her looks and his by his pockets and how many times he can knock it and how many gifts she can clock before moving on to that next predetermined payoff. But I should have said payday. Because, see, it's more like Mayday, Mayday. We're collectively going down faster than Japanese kamikaze planes. We're creating our own hell and fueling the flames with so many names who then left claims have left semen stains across the terrains of your soul, leaving you to be this depreciating asset that he rode out until he ran out of gas. Then he left you stranded on the same road that you so proudly uphold as the same protective mode that he had. But if any case he proved the expectations right, he also proved that the eyesight should never exceed the insight. You see, the eyesight should never exceed the insight. So the prediction of his or her flight should have been a predetermination weighed on the scales of wrong and right, like on the supporting shells of life where achievements and dreams are realized. And see, that's why I can't live my life petrified that a woman won't be able to illuminate herself and speculate for herself the true value of herself instead of following suit with the heart-rendering actions of the masses for a few years of long sufferings and everlasting lackings of emotional backing. And it becomes this emotional baggage that becomes so extravagant that she begins to look the way she feels after years of accumulating havoc, which becomes permanently burned into her petrified eyes. You see, I hold the master key like I was the prodigy of Cupid. I'm spitting this alchemy against the blasphemy of grave stupidity. I'm just trying to let these sisters know that this thing called love was never meant to be rendered useless. It's all about just having enough courage to trust it enough to do it. So instead of professing the lesser qualities in men, that should be gut checks and self checks from within. So when her body's undressed, she's blessed with more than kisses and caresses, eliminating that mental digression that leads to deep states of emotional states of distress that oftentimes goes unaddressed. That's why I want to put my theory to the test by giving a sister a reason to hold her head up high, like her spirit should be. So surely you can understand me when I say that I want to elevate a sister beyond the height of my voice as if she was a capstone and I was a hoist, constructing what most would die before ever seeing this cultivating existence that's worth believing in, which intensifies as fears die, becoming as beautiful as that expression when doves cry, to the point that I can get so aroused in the possibility of she and I, sexually amplified, our lives magnified by our mere presence amongst mere mortals whenever we pass them by. So we can awaken our sleeping people from the sunlight that beams through our eyes, so they can inherit a glimpse of heaven that some may never realize until they die, because they're petrified. Some still alone, long after the tears have dried, they're lying in the dark with red glowing eyes, where her bedside resembles the seaside, where rips roll in, but they always subside, and divided by multitudes of high tides that strikes at unsuspected times from the broadside, leaving any hopes for her to be truly gratified, mortified in the weight of proliferated hate. And that, my friend, is what I'm trying to escape. You see, I'm trying to escape the fate of the petrified. You see, I am trying to escape the fate of the petrified. So one morning at daybreak, I want to be the one to awake and say, good morning to that one special woman who God put there for that one special day. And that's the day that I can tune out the world and look deep into her eyes and tell her she means more than the world to me without being so perilously petrified. That's that piece, y'all. Petrified. Oh my goodness, I can grab this mic. I hope this thing still play. I hate it. Is it still working? Is it still working? Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Now I gotta hold this joint now. Y'all can hear me now though, right? I done grabbed it now. I gotta hold it. All right. Glad y'all like that poem. Glad y'all still with us. And glad y'all showed up tonight. You know what I'm saying? We kind of got off late and we gotta, got some glitches going on with Horizon still. So we can't get through that list like we need to. All right, so let me go grab a poem off my desk. I'm gonna slide this headset up a little bit so I can read this piece. Let me turn this volume up a little bit for you.
Still getting that love. Still getting that love. Yeah.
All right. Okay, this next piece, I've done it before. Matter of fact, this is one of the few poems I've written since we started coming here. The majority of my poems were written years ago. So Poetry 101 has given me a reason to start back writing again. And this poem right here is called Who I Am as a Gemini. Who I Am as a Gemini. All right. So it's not going to be as fluent as the rest because I'm going to have to read this one. It's not committed to memory. I come from a place beyond the stars and space, deep within your REM sleep, along the schemes of your wildest dreams. The psychedelic, the acapella of songs that sung so serene. The mental state that which you see, I put it here right on my sleeve. With so much honesty, the dishonorable finds it hard to believe. I'm the most mischievous in expression with the most innocent of deeds, but done with so much perception, you sense the dropping of seeds. Yeah, that means I'll water more than your gardens, almost to the extreme, only to be distorted by feelings, euphoric, and with these sensuous themes. With a profound sense of the most sensuous love, reserved for only those hearts that's custom fitted like gloves. Cause see, I get entangled like a drug done gone and severed my cerebellum. Seriously get certified hallucinogenic from discreet secrets I may tell her. She feels that witty disposition as I be mentally hitting that. And she's catching that extensive intuition as if I was hitting it from the back. As this vehicular, ventricular, vernacular penetrates her BJ's, VR, and abstract. When or better yet, then I watch her become willingly adaptable as if she depended on me for life. I watch myself reflecting her image as if we were both meant to live and die, and that's together and forever, lost in the constellation of gems in my eyes across the sky. I said gems in my eye. I said Gem me nigh. She finds out the inner man secretly who I am as that Gemini. See, she witnesses the witty dispositions in my kisses. She remains solely contained yet unrestrained to all my wishes.
See, he knows
making them all come true. And I, the Gemini, make her wishes all come true. And what is sometimes hard to believe and much more less to conceive, come ever so true. It's the effortless, most separatist extraction of the mind, soul, and body that I am, that the Gemini I am, that these twins will in these four hands can do. So you just got to be open and soft-spoken and thought-provoking in everything you do.
Yeah.
To attract the abstractness via these synapses of ether that's surrounding you. To catch this aura of this Gemini of mine, to snatch this water out of thin air every single time. Every single sign is by design somewhat inferior, and this isn't some superiority complex as I project this all from the interior. These interior regions of my mind, where the minds of Geminis are like playgrounds, turning regions of exterior canvases from out of bounds into, hold up now, because I'm trying to display the ways without the audacity to actually say, wait, allow me to retort and reinstate that I seek no unfair advantage. I just merely will the universe through the attractive force like God upon commandment. And all the while, I charmingly smile my way into your heart. And one by one, each protective section of your body armor, it simply falls apart. And at the end of the very moment that you come to and you realize that you've taken a sip and embarked on a trip through the eyes of a Gemini, I said you felt the drip from taking a sip from the fountain of the Gemini as it goes beyond great senses of humor, making him fit for countless situations. So open-minded that he's never blinded or stuck from trials and tribulations. So no one can judge him because only God can save him. And don't ask him who's God if you can't handle the revelation. Like I, Rastafari, like Royce the 5'9" on Demon Time with that white guy. But really though, it's a must that I see trust surely enough to get me to commit. Because I'm an avid reader of all actions. I decipher your shit like Sanskrit. So if you see me with a girl who's not my girl, respect her game. Like when you see her with the dude who's not her dude, respect my name.
Terrible.
These cats, they know that any acts of disrespects are acts of war, stamped and sealed in decoration of my nations forevermore. And you best to know which way the wind blows with this air sign, because there's nothing quite like it. Because if you play the nice twin too close, you invoke the darkest host from his psychic. Because it's peace and love on everything. Or Gemini takes eye for eye. You see, it's peace and love for everyone. We Geminis, we do or die. So welcome to my humble abode and enter the realm of the damned, because surely yours, I'm glad to introduce you to the Gemini I am. That's that piece, y'all. The Gemini I am. I'm glad y'all like that piece. Okay, hey, do y'all keep up? Y'all keep up with your zodiacs? Y'all, you're familiar with your zodiac signs and what and how the zodiac affect you and others around you, and how your energy, pushes out there. Yeah, that's what I was talking about in that poem. The Gemini I am. Okay, all right. Let's see. This next piece. It's called Thoughts Like. All right, so gotta pick this headset back up so I can read to you guys again. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you're being entertained. This next poem is called Thoughts Like. Watch this shit. I have thoughts running through my mind like making love to an angel, creating an orgasm that lasts to the end of time.
Look at this shit.
I keep having thoughts like being draped in satin sheets with Beyonce Knowles sucking on my toes, and Lord knows that I can't keep count of all the flavors that's pulsating against my tongue, and it's the constant state of redundance that circulates every thoughts in such an abundance. And that's when I have thoughts like watching you levitate 5 feet above the ground, horizontally forming a 5-star configuration, and experiencing the height of all stimulation as a sensation of 100 tongues dipped, delivered from the softest of lips, like 100 lesbians that descend upon your nakedness like vampires to eat you alive. I keep having thoughts like getting caught with my pants down when no one's supposed to be around, and holding tight to fantasies of you and me, when the reality of my delusion is the epitome of the same epiphany that keeps me having these thoughts like these deep, heartfelt thoughts like giving you this hot bubble bath scented with peach nectar, then drying you with my tongue, and then caressing your beautiful skin with ostrich feathers, like cocoa butter rub downs. Thoughts like when it all goes down. Thoughts that illuminate mind states like sunshine. Thoughts that makes the world go round. But really, these thoughts are centered around the inability to remedy my ills, hoping to escape beyond these mental gates and execute this free will, because I keep having thoughts like these of you, for real. That's that piece, y'all. Thoughts like.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's what's up, though.
Yeah, you have to bear with me, because every time I see a poem, I have to pull my headset down and look up again, make sure everybody's still rocking with me. You know what I mean? See if the crowd's still here. See everybody still rocking.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's
The next piece, y'all. All right. It's called When Her Head Stopped Spinning. This next piece is called When Her Head Stopped Spinning. All right. So let me pick up my headset again.
Right. No, I ain't gonna.
She wanted the poet to exemplify her emotions with his words,
Got a little closer.
to extract from the
Aliens,
silence
take a
those desires that have never been heard.
Come on over here.
And she wanted the poet to kill her softly with his profound analogies, allowing her to receive what he perceives of her and how much he believes in her.
What's she blocking you for?
She wanted the poet to reach deep and retrieve from inside of her those suppressed memories that serves as the foundation
No.
upon which she built to keep
Not
thieves from achieving their goals and leaving her with no heart to grieve
to
with.
hear me. She heard me.
So
all
her
right.
eyes plead with so much eagerness to see and be
Yeah,
touched,
she
to experience that
stayed
feeling
for.
of
I
being
saw her.
revealed without having
She
to take
stayed
off
for.
not one article
No.
of clothing, but yet
And I
turned on
asked
from the
for
possibility of him
I'll be
knowing that
checking off
much.
my security.
So her mind's blown by the evidence of the facial expressions that she's involuntarily shown. That makes it prone for her to invite the poet home as he leads her
I'm
on to
done with
discover.
you. I'm so done
While
with you.
some poets are more in depth than others, unveiling those hidden qualities that
I'm so
define what
done.
it takes to make a good lover. And so she wants the poet to be worthy because she's heard it all before,
Fucking with
because
my
she's been
nasty
served that
mind.
curve before. And any woman should be able to tell you she's not satisfied with just words anymore.
Oh, what?
Wanting the poet to possess the missing piece
Why?
to the masterpiece of her life's puzzle, for the perfect fit in every sense of the word, to complement her like the
Oh, damn.
perfect adjective and follow through like the most perfect, precise adverb. She
It's
wants the poet to
not-
know
it
exactly
is
what she
not
is
your
feeling,
fault
but not her
that we
name.
deal with
And
women
it isn't
like
because
you.
she's living in vain, and it's not because she's playing games. She wants to become one and the same, without the lies, without the games, without the
Everybody
risk
all
of
right
losing
over there?
herself by opening up
Yes, sir.
and becoming
Yes, sir. Thank you.
vulnerable all over
Security.
again. So she silently smiles in
All right now.
satisfaction while holding the keys to her heart's desire,
Tell us
awaiting the one and special poet to ignite and then put out her fire, to leave content once more, to feel suspense with her only intent,
Huh?
without any urge
Blanco?
of looking back
He's the headliner.
and
That's why
wondering
he's
where
doing,
that poet went
doing this long ass piece.
when her head stopped spinning. That's that piece, y'all.
Yay! Damn, Jesus, thank you. Wait a minute. Don't sound.
Okay,
Don't
I see
sound
we still
like it.
rocking. I see we still rocking. Okay, cool. All right. All right. Let me flip this page. Let's grab this next one. Okay, cool. All right. So we're gonna do this next piece is called Worthwhile. This is like 2006 when I wrote this one. 2006. I just looked at the bottom of it. All right, let me pick this headset up so I can read this one to you. It's called Worthwhile.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. I'm gonna go backstage. I can't do you like that. I got me spinning around in this.
Divest energy. They told me to divest my energy.
Yeah.
Let these memories serve as lessons. Because life is full of love sessions that come and go. This we all know. This we have seen, been there and done before. But what stands true is that the inner you stays true to the beautiful image that was created in you, given to you by your creator of all that is. So the love was his in the first place. And the love he placed in your heart can never be erased, just adjusted, rearranged so that you can always claim that you know what love is, was and felt like and smelt like and good and right, bad and sad, up and down, and an all around astounding experience that you can look back on and smile. So when you share your once upon a times, make sure you do it with a smile, because any and all experiences we had,
That's because
we survived,
You knocked
it made it all worthwhile. Worthwhile. That's that piece, y'all.
I'm done with you.
Okay. All right. So this next piece, To Be Loved by You. If you guys are satisfied, this will be the last piece tonight. Now we'll find out once I finish it. If somebody still want me to hang around a little bit, I can. But this next poem is called To Be Loved by You.
I ain't got shit.
All right.
See, that's what
Check the date on this one, y'all. This is like February the 14th, 2003. Okay, here we go. Some days I remember what love is like to gauge in amazement into Haitian eyes. Through this pathway to your soul where your love overflows and experience myriads of feelings that I've never known. Feelings that I could have never owned for myself. Those kept exclusive and reserved, deserved only by someone else. Those that create an anxiety that it disrupts enunciation, like moments before engaging in a long-awaited consummation. That physical confirmation of all we know is true.
I'll give them to you.
To be loved by me, to be loved by you. So as our worlds revolve in opposite directions, the sun promises that our orbital paths will remain perfected. A love perfection from afar, like the stars I see twinkling in your eyes, forever, so ever present from every corner in the sky. Your love is my weakness, my only alibi. Proof that love has come and gone, but never really left my side. Proof that love can never die, just breaches on emotions that causes love to expire. From the temporary time slots of the proverbial building blocks that will never stop accrediting to innocence.
Oh, he done cut out.
Even though I choose the road at the fork where heavy loads to honor and to have in a hole for a common abode, hence now becomes my experience. And even though these days seem dark and this heart keeps beating this rhythmic art to the tune of each inner spark, it reveals how it feels to be loved by you, submerged in the color of you, forever blue, to be loved by me and to be loved by you. That's that piece.
You shitting me.
Let's see here.
You
Pull my
lying.
headset back down. Give me a second.
You
Make my
lying.
adjustments. Okay, so we got in the house still. Okay.
What's funny about that?
D hanging tough with us. Appreciate everybody. Okay. Appreciate you. B Hig 12, Night of Conquest. Doka B always showing up for me. Yeah, always showing love. J Love B. J Love came out tonight. Sash Mama Bear, huh? Okay, we're gonna let LO Snap close it out so that so then we can bring up Boss after this. I appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you very much. Appreciate ya.
Yay. All right.
My boy, look, my boy. Hey. Now, before I get to telling my good shit, man, make sure y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Thumbs up. Okay. They can hear me. Okay. Man, it must be El Blanco. El Blanco got the magical touch, man. That nigga, he's what they call him, the alchemist. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. That nigga is the lyrical alchemist. He be just dipping and dabbing into shit. Let me let y'all know. Tonight's party is gonna be at the Juke Joint. For all y'all who don't know, it's gonna be a portal dropped right here at the front door. Okay. Also, give it up to my boy J Love. Matter of fact, let me have all the performers who performed tonight. Let's have y'all on stage tonight. Let's get y'all some extra kudos. Let's get my boy Blanco up here. Let me get my boy J Love. Let me get my muse. Where she at? Where she at? Oh, there she go. Okay, yeah. She's my downfall.
That part.
hey. But y'all give a round of applause for all these artists, man. It's not easy doing their job, y'all. It really ain't. Everybody, y'all come on, y'all bow for the crowd. Let's get it. All right, get off the stage, Uncle. I ain't announced you yet. Look.
Just a special shout out to T-Bot and the production. Our sister Miss Twink, Melissa Knox, Big Young. Y'all
Yes,
done
sir.
an incredible job this evening. I appreciate
Yes,
y'all. To everybody that came out to
Hit
support
the
us.
kudos.
What he said, hit the kudos. Snap, really appreciate your nephew. Did an excellent job as always.
Yes,
Everybody
sir. The
on
vacancy has
stage.
been filled.
Everybody on this stage. I salute y'all. Straight up. Special shout out. Smoke a lot.
Yes, sir. Spin that portal. Y'all spin that portal. We up out of here. Spin that portal, y'all. Thank y'all so much for showing up. We'll see y'all next week. A matter of fact, got a invite only event going on this Sunday. Y'all trying to get an invite, make sure y'all get in contact with It's gonna go down. You're gonna have me, Golden Ray performing. You're gonna have a bunch of R&B artists. You might even have some poetry out there. Y'all go ahead and give with Unc to get all the details. We're gonna shut this shit down.